We are at the end of this, and David will be around for just a few minutes. I encourage you all, one, I've got this little evaluation form, and I'm going to pass it around. I'd like you to take a couple of minutes, please, to give us your feedback. We always look to treat these things and make them very relevant. Also, if I move to here, I just want to speak to this. How many people are part of a CEO peer group? You know what that is? Well, a CEO Nexus is a partner with us, and essentially, and I want to say, I want to use this platform here to really advocate this. It's like a therapy group for CEOs. And if you have not taken the opportunity to join these are for second stage companies, $2 to $50 million in size. It gives you a place to go so you don't feel alone, all right? And you engage in a lot of interesting dialogue to help you with the clanking of the gears as your business is growing, getting the perspective of everyone. Steve Quello and Ray Watson run that here in Florida. So I encourage you to check that out. This is just a little thing. If you had some ideas that you wanted to put down on a piece of paper, here's a little worksheet for that. Those of you who did the assessment up front, and if any one of you have it, the assessment, if you would please leave it right at your place. As I said, we take the information from this and we share it with the college. Also, post-event, we actually give you a copy of your answers and we share that with you. We have a group that participates in that activity. At this point, just real quickly, I'd like to bring Nestor Hedayat back up here from Valencia College because we are really doing some big things going forward with the organization, CEO Leadership Forums, our sponsor members, and the college. And a few weeks back, actually a month ago now, it's hard to believe it's been that long, we met as a group to share some really fantastic news. And I'd like Nasser to share some of that, if you would.
Thank you, Jeff. First, let me thank David. I mean, I really learned a lot just listening to you, and you talk about human capital. And that's what Valencia is all about. Valencia is not about these beautiful buildings we have and all these wonderful campuses we have. It's all about students. Our faculty and staff believe in our mission, in our values, in our goals, and that is our students' success. And we have our students here, and they can vouch for that we believe that our mission is to make sure our students are successful. And how do we make that sure? Because we want to make sure that they are in the right place, in the right environment, and we provide all the services they need. And graduation is important to us, right? We want to make sure they're successful. So when we talk about human capital, it's investment and commitment. And when our students commit and make investment to come to college, to go through that expenses that they have, whether it's books that is not affordable anymore and paying for the college tuition, that's investment and that's commitment from them. We as a college, we make commitment to them, and that is to provide the right condition, the right place, environment for them to succeed. And I'm going to, I don't know if I should say, challenge all of you, and that is also you commit back, you make commitment to our students that their investment will pay off, and that is when they graduate, they stay here, they work here, because the data showed that the state college graduates, whether it's associate degree or baccalaureate degree, 95% of them stay here. They won't go anywhere. They stay in the community that is, live for years, and that's wonderful. So the relationship with CEO Leadership Forum, it couldn't be any better. I mean, Jeff has been my brother, but I tell him he's an older brother for a couple of years now, and we've done great things together. And last July 19, this is the event that we had, a breakfast event at our district office, where we had college leadership and the business leaders come together, and together we made commitment to our student. And that is that if we make commitment together, our student will be successful. Our student will have the opportunity to graduate. And the surprise was we received a check, 2 separate checks, one for $50,000 investment for the scholarship and sponsoring students for the program that even doesn't exist yet. And that is our baccalaureate degree in software development. And they will talk about technology. Next year, we will have students that will pursue that degree. And so we will have graduates for all of you to hire. And the other one was CEO Leadership Forum. Thanks to Jeff and his hard work, we received a $100,000 scholarship for our students who are pursuing the baccalaureate degree in business. And commitment to make the college affordable. Valencia has committed that our baccalaureate degree, all 5 of them, soon to be 6, all of them, students have the opportunity to finish the entire 4 years less than $10,000. And if that's our commitment, then I'm looking at all of you to help us together. We go through that journey and make it happen. So I want to thank Jeff and thank all of you for making this.
There's some wild things that are going on, and some of you I've shared these with. One of our very next efforts is to create a cooperative of small business owners in the different disciplines here that the college is offering, which lead to baccalaureate degrees, and actually give you a place to come directly to the college to get this young talent, okay? And what's interesting about Valencia talent is they're not just 18 to 22-year-olds. You know, you've got folks who are 40, 50. I met somebody at our breakfast who raised her daughter. Now she's back, and she's nationally known now for all the things she's doing in cybersecurity, and she's a graduate of Valencia. So, Florida small business, pay attention, because there's going to be some really interesting things that are going to be made available to each of you. We're going to be speaking to people on a regular basis. Part of the idea is to create an apprenticeship program for certain industries, okay, and develop curriculums very specific to the need, okay? Agriculture being one of them, hospitality and culinary being another, construction and engineering being another. There are these tracks that are really going to be guided by what will be a select group of 5 or 7 companies in each, right? And so everything about strategic partnership that Eric has shared, this is really what this is all about. So I want to encourage you to be engaged with this dialogue. It's exciting. It's moving at light speed. As an entrepreneur, that's the only speed that I know. But I'm excited about the future. We have a workshop at the end, in the fourth quarter on November 8th here. It will continue the theme of preparing for the next recession. As a matter of fact, the next 3 events going right into next May will be on that. We have a CEO social, which will be in downtown Orlando. I want to encourage you to participate in that. And then, if I can remember the very last thing here, I've got the feedback, and then at the back end of this, you see everybody's contact information. So you do see these cameras. I'm going to ask some of you to stay behind and share some of your perspectives that you heard here today. Okay, you got basically 3 cameras here where you can share some of your perspectives. I would really appreciate that. And thank you. Drive home safe.